Welcome to Stocking Feet ASMR. Today, I'm really excited to share with you a massage technique that I thoroughly enjoy for my feet and also really anywhere, hands, arms, back. It's just a really nice, relaxing way to do some myofascial release and to move and heal tissue. It is the Guasha tool. This is a jade little tool. It comes in different shapes, but I like this shape for feet the best. And what we'll do is massage around the feet in between the toes, and it will help to increase blood flow and promote tissue healing. It is considered tool-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and I really enjoy the way it feels and also how easy it is to do to yourself. So let's start out and get our space ready and get our energy ready so that we can have a super relaxing and fun evening together. I'd like to start out by lighting a candle. My trusty fruity candle. Everyone will be so surprised when I someday have a new candle to burn. And then because I'm doing some little bit deeper massage today, I thought it might be nice to have some lemon water to help detoxify and hydrate. So I will fill up my water with some lemon. And we'll just squeeze that lemon in to the water. I always underestimate how nice and refreshing lemon water tastes. I'm not sure why, but I am always underestimate how refreshing that is. So with this Guasha tool, we will be using shea butter. I like Lactane brand. I think it's just a really nice option. For us to use. It's nice with the Guasha tool to have what I would consider to be like an emollient, something to help glide the tool across the skin so that it glides instead of creates a kind of a jaggedy vibe. So I'm not sure of a better word for that than bear with me on that. Okay, let's start with our right foot. It feels good to get our feet out and about. After being in our socks. So I want you to pay attention and notice what my feet look like right now in terms of the color, in terms of the pinkness. And what we'll find is after we do some soft tissue work, there will be an increase in the blood flow, which will notably be more pink. There could be slight petechiae, like little red dots from little like vascular like blood vessels like breaking a little bit. But if that happens in this situation, I would say then I am doing it too hard. And this is not medical advice or treatment advice. This is just me relaxing and you joining me on this journey of relaxation tonight. So I just wanted to say an FYI on that, that this is in no way medical advice for treating anything. So let's dive in. So I'm just going to take just a little goes a long way. And we'll just start off. I like to do initially, I'm going to kind of prop my foot up. I like to do broad strokes initially, just to kind of heat up the tissue, kind of work those larger muscles before I get into a deeper, more aggressive massage. And of course, I like a deeper massage. However, someone else might like something a little more relaxing. But for me, when I'm doing guasha, I kind of like to feel like I'm really working these little muscles. Guasha is a technique. It's the name of a tool. It's like the tool name is guasha, but it's a technique for massage that has been around for a very, very long time. Though there are more current kind of fancy techniques that a person could go get done that are very similar, but that have a different name. When I'm doing this, what I feel and notice is, it's called crepitus. It's the way that air bubbles are kind of like trapped underneath the tissue, and it feels crunchy underneath of my tool. So I feel like with using this little tool, I have really nice sensitivity, like sensibility, I guess you'd say. So I have good sensation in terms of what I'm touching. I feel like I can feel every little bump that my finger, or that is in my foot, that my tool is going over. And I'm actually noticing a little more sensitivity in my arch of my foot versus my outer foot today. It's a little more pink, it's a little more sensitive as I'm doing this. It feels a tiny bit itchy because the nerves are being kind of agitated or moved or whatnot. Not moved, they're not being moved, but being kind of agitated in a way from the touch. And sometimes when nerves feel kind of agitated, they feel itchy. I love the way this feels. This is like my like favorite feel-good feeling. I do not treat myself to a guasha massage enough, but this truly, I think, is the pinnacle of like relaxation of tissue. I just love it. It feels so nice. What I like about this little tool, the edges are beveled in this particular tool, so that means that they kind of they're like curved upwards so that there's sort of like a little skinnier edge. And so it doesn't matter which way you use the tool. But I like how there's this little skinnier curve because I can go kind of under and around each toe a little easier. After doing toe spreading and being out again, shoveling and walking, it's really amazing how good this feels on my feet. When I'm doing a guasha massage, I like to use the tool, obviously, but I also like to use my fingers because I think it helps kind of change up the massage a little bit, and it helps me, again, kind of just feel that tissue in a slightly different way. It actually feels really nice on the top of my foot or the dorsum. I could do my whole leg. I love this. I hope that you all had a really nice day today, made some time for relaxing, or maybe that is what you're doing now. I hope that you had positive interactions with others, but also positive interactions with yourself. Like, I hope that you were able to talk nicely to yourself in your head, and I hope that you were able to have inner peace, less anxiety. I think with some of the things that are happening in the world right now, it's easy, at least for me, to get kind of anxious and feel overwhelmed with everything, and that's reasonable because there's a lot going on. However, I also think it's nice if we can find a place where we have moments where we have less anxiety and just a positive feeling in our tummies. So I want to see what these 2 feet look like in terms of color compared to each other now that we've kind of worked this with the guasha tool a little. I feel I'm biased, but I do think that this foot is more pink than my other foot. Which makes sense. So let's work on this other foot now. I'm going to take some more of the shea butter that I'm using as an emollient. I feel like it's very crunchy. That crepitus is very loud in my ears, or I think it's a feeling, not a sound, but crepitus always, to me, it's a sound, but it's actually, I think it's a feeling. It might seem like I'm using this tool somewhat willy-nilly in different ways, but there isn't a wrong way to do this. In my opinion, there isn't a wrong way to do this. In a non-medical setting, you can do this however suits your fancy and feels the best. So I'm sure there is a right way to do this to treat certain ailments, or to do kind of a lymphatic drainage. There's obviously a right way to do this, or if you're working on scar mobilization, there's a proper technique. But in my situation where I'm just trying to give myself a nice massage, there isn't a right or wrong way for this purpose of this YouTube video. Oh, this feels so good. It's just shocking how sore the little muscles can be in your feet. This tool really, because of its sharp little angles, it can really get in nicely into different little areas of the feet. Well, I could go on and do this for days, but I want to be respectful of your time, because I value your time and I value you choosing to be here and spending some time with me. And so I will leave you with a deep breath and gratitude for spending your evening with me, or morning, whatever works best for you, and whenever you need time to relax, I hope that you are able to find that time. So thank you so much for choosing to be here. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. Have a fantastic night, and I look forward to our time again. Thank you, and bye.